Hey YouTube, POD7 here, and Happy New Year! We are in 2013, in the world of tomorrow! I apologize. Not only for that, but because for some reason there is no game audio. I have no idea what happened, but we are playing Infectanator 2. Directly off of Newgrounds, so maybe maybe it had something to do with recording from Google Chrome. But as you can see, they're still in the Christmas spirit here in the game. So I just thought I'd come check that out. I had heard about a Christmas update for it, so I'm pretty sure most of my saves have been erased. So, in fact, I know it is because this is pre-recorded, but I remembered the music being loud. That's why I turned it down. But yep. That was me realizing all my saves were gone. And I know a lot of people are sick of zombies at the moment. But this is less about fighting Umbrella Corporation and more about being Umbrella Corporation. And you gotta love this game for all the cute little references and all the silly stuff that happens and all the stuff you can unlock. So I actually have something to drink that's not Coke, Diet Coke, or something completely nasty today. So cheers to all of you out there watching. I hope you had a good 2012. Mine was pretty indifferent. Besides deciding to start this YouTube thing up again, I pretty much did nothing that I can remember, which is really sad. But I try not to dwell too much on that. This year will be different. That's what we all say, right? So, the objective of this game is to infect or at least kill every person on the screen. I didn't even acknowledge the sexy reporter lady. Usually she's just in a business suit, so. Yeah, and you can unlock different kinds of zombies to help you, and it gets pretty crazy. You start off in the basic area with like 10 people, and the farthest I got, there were 150 people with like 50 policemen, policemen, army, FBI, and like 2 Rambos, which are like super duper. And there was the sponsorship stuff you saw there. um, but yeah, it gets pretty hardcore. It looks kind of simple at first, but this game would definitely be pretty big on Facebook, I think. Um, but you know, it's on Newgrounds and it's on the Android store or whatever it's called, and it's in the App Store for iPod and Mac devices. So definitely highly recommend it. Um, there's parts where it gets pretty frustrating, but the gameplay is so addictive that it's worth working through the frustration, which seems to be less and less of a thing these days. Whether it's Halo's every 40 yard, there's a checkpoint to regenerating health, to uh, pay paying for DLC to unlock everything before you even play the game. that's something that's the age we live in right now. Um, so yeah, I mean, you could do those things like follow them on Twitter and like them on Facebook for in-game currency, but you don't actually unlock anything. You can with your money, but it's better spent upgrading your guy. So uh, definitely do that. Those four symbols down at the bottom are like super upgrades. I think I went after Coin Magnet first, but it gets pretty expensive down the line. This is definitely a grinding game. That's why you see me play the elf level over and over again here, even though I get some of the objectives. So and unlock a new area. Um, I can't remember how many times I tried this, but yeah. I don't think I even mentioned what I was drinking, so and since I didn't toast the first time, let's get that out of the way. To my subscribers, to my friends, to anyone watching at home, Happy New Year. I wish you all the best. Um, that was me hitting my glass against my laptop, so cheers to you, friends. Oh, goodness. That is ice cold milk that I'm drinking right now. Uh, Out of a McDonald's glass that I got for free for ordering a large value meal. So, uh, those were pretty cool this year, actually. They had different designs for each color, so I would try to get as many of the green glasses as possible since Coke used to come in a green bottle, and it had the coolest design in my opinion. So I think I might have got four, but I got a couple blue ones as well. So as you can see, it's stepped up a little bit here. There were, I think, 75 people there, but this is the very first stage of Beijing, and as you can see, there's what 12 people maybe. Um, as far as strategy goes, I tended to build up lifespan and speed first, and then after that, probably attack and then infection chance. I think you'll see here that I don't upgrade damage resistance until probably towards the end of the video, and that's just because you don't start running into too much trouble with cops or enemies that can actually hurt you. Uh, you don't start running into trouble with them anyway until like the second or third country you unlock. So if you buy items anyway, buy support and stuff. So that was me killing all of them, and I'm pretty sure I 100%ed it that time. Oh, that was me just now noticing the reporter looked different when I circled her boobs with my cursor. So, hooray me! I'm trying to think of, there was something I wanted to do this year, but I felt really bad and decided not to because I couldn't remember where the tradition was from. And I think it's from Brazil or Portugal, somewhere that speaks Portuguese. Um, and I think what they do, this was the tradition I heard anyway or read about, was they write down um, all their regrets or a regret or fears they had for the future and all that kind of stuff, all the negativity they felt during the year, and they write it down on a piece of paper, and then everyone gathers around kind of a community fire, bonfire, kind of thing, and they throw their regrets in there to burn, and I thought that kind of made sense to me in a way that spoke to my spirit, And I really wanted to do that, but uh, it would have just been a guy in his backyard with a fire pit throwing a piece of paper that was completely covered in writing back and front into a fire. So, um, and of course, I felt bad that I didn't know where I got that idea from. So, what do you guys do for New Year's? I know for like the first 10 years of my life, it was pretty much we got to stay up and watch Disney movies until 12 if we made it that long. And then after my father passed away, we kind of got to stay up that late anyway, most nights, to watch Conan O'Brien, oddly enough. And so from 12 to, well, no, 11 to like 16, it wasn't that special anyway. And most of the time it was spent at church, at a lock-in kind of thing. For people that don't know what a lock-in is basically a group, like a youth group, decides at their meeting place to stay overnight, have a slumber party kind of thing, where you're quote unquote locked into the building, um, which is pretty funny when you get a bunch of teenagers of both genders locked in the same place with like two adults, implying. But yeah, so that was like 6 years, and I didn't even go to all of them. Sometimes it was just me and my friends playing video games all night, and I'm pretty sure 2 or 3 years in a row we didn't even notice that it passed midnight. So, um, and after high school, it's pretty much become a non-holiday for me and my family anyway. We don't really separate it, especially since my brother moved away. It's I'm pretty sure there were 4 years where I went to bed before midnight on New Year's Eve out of spite, because I knew everybody else would be up. But I don't know. I guess this year I had something to do, and that's record this video. It's actually 11:34 as I record this. Kind of hoping I can get it done, rendered, and then thrown up onto YouTube uh, just a few minutes after midnight Central Standard Time. So most of the people I actually know on the internet are already living in the future in 2013 at this moment. And as you can see there, I cleared that stage out, so it's got a marker saying you're done here, you don't have to come back. As the video, I almost said as the video winds down, I just want to take a second and say thank you and appreciate, and that I appreciate uh, everyone watching, everyone who's following my channel. I don't really have any resolutions. Um, my goal for the year for this channel is to, by December 31st, 2013, to have 500 subscribers. And that might not sound like a big deal, but I would prefer to have a tight-knit 500-person group that I can, manage and take time and respond to everybody than have something like, Captain Sparkles with his 750,000 subs or whatever, or the Yogscast with their 3 million subscribers that they don't even talk to or acknowledge half the time now. So, unless they're raising money. Um, but yeah, um, just thank you guys, and I I appreciate everyone all over the world a lot more these days. It seems like I feel a lot more like a global citizen now. Now that I've started interacting with people all across the world, and that's not just on YouTube, but like on Twitter and Gifyo. I started talking to a lot of Swedish people on Gifyo. It's pretty cool. Um, and even people I've met before that I'm just now getting to know better these days. Uh, like Duel and Homer, who are guys that have uh, kind of lumped in with NL or New Legacy now. They're mainstays, is what I should say, not lumped in. But those guys are pretty cool, and I'm glad they've found a voice with those guys because they're pretty funny. So salute to them. Salute to the New Legacy guys. They are fantastic and deserve your viewership. Uh, I am thankful for my friend Pale Wager. Uh, he is a constant source of not only entertainment but also uh, I don't even know what to say. A constant source of intelligence, uh, reciprocated intelligence, I guess I would say. Someone I can talk to and not feel like a complete idiot. Because we have a lot of things in common and they're not always good. um, but it's nice to know that there are people out there that feel just like you and are willing to actually talk about it. So, definitely thankful for him. I guess I'll be in the future for him. uh, thankful for my friend Dusty. Uh, I've known him, God, it's been 5 years, going on 6 years now, and I would consider him pretty much my best friend on the internet for sure. So we've been up and down through thick and thin and everything. So thanks, Dust. And we will call that an episode, a video. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, Happy New Year. POD7 signing out.